So here we're going to factor by guess and check again, only this one is pretty complicated. First I look at it and it says, oh no, how am I going to factor that? No greatest common factor to factor out. I'm dealing with pretty large numbers and I'm going to get frustrated, I suspect. So to make it simpler, not simple, just simpler, I'm going to take 12 times 20, 12 times 20, and that's going to give me 240. And then I'm going to find pairs of factors that multiply to 240. And I'm going to make a very systematic list, even though I know it's not going to be 1 and 240 because my middle term is only 31A. But I'm going to start there because I want to make sure I get all of them. 2, 3 times 80, 4 times 60, So now I have a systematic list of all of my factors, all of my pairs of factors that multiply to 240. And it's a long list. I need the sum of my factors to add to 31. It's the sum because the third term, my 20, is positive 20. So I look through my list, pairs of factors that add to 31, and that's these two right here. 15 plus 16 make 31. How I do this is I then take my 15 and my 16, and 15 is 3 times 5, 16 is 4 times 4. There are other ways to do this, but I'm looking at these numbers over here. 3 times 4 is 12, 5 times 4 is 20. So I'm going to have 3a for one of them, and I'm going to have 4a for the other, because those multiply to 12. And then I had 5 times 4. I need to multiply to 20. I need it 3 times 5, so 3 times 5. The 5 has to come over here. The 4 has to go there. These are both plus. And now I can check my answer by multiplying, expanding this out. 12a squared plus 15a plus 16a plus 20, and that gives me what I started with, 12a squared plus 31a plus 20. So this is my solution, 3a plus 4 times 4a plus 5. Now I'm going to show you another way to do this. Once I've come up with my list, I still multiply these. I come up with my long list. I figure out which ones are the ones, the factors I need. I'm going to take my 12a squared, and I'm going to substitute in my 31a here. I'm going to substitute in for plus 15a plus 16a plus 20. Now I have 4 terms, and I'm going to factor by grouping. It really doesn't matter which order I put these in. It will work either way. Make sure there's an addition between these two pairs right here. This is an addition. If this were a negative number, I would put an addition and stick the negative right next to that coefficient there. Now I'm going to factor by grouping. 12 and 15 share in common a 3, a factor of 3. So that's 3a. This will give me 4a plus 5. And then I'm going to factor out what I can out of here. I can factor 16 and 20. I can factor out of 4. That's going to leave me 4a plus 5. Note 4a plus 5 and 4a plus 5, these are the same, so I can factor out my 4a plus 5, and I am left 3a plus 4. And if you notice, this is the same as the solution I got here, just in a different order. I find this way much easier. This way works too. Because I factor a lot, I usually do this way. For those of us that are just getting used to this factoring, this way I find simpler. There are still other ways to factor, many other ways to factor, but I hope this helps.